guys, Qliphort here, how are you doing today? So, as you can see, I have some Qliphort replays. Now, of course, I don't want to get downvoted, I don't want to get thumbs down into oblivion here, because I want to have a voiceover just talking about Qliphorts and, like, kind of how their impact on the game and their kind of approach to the game is completely different to that of Burning Abyss and Shadows. If you look at Shadows and you look at Shadow mirrors, Shadow mirror matches are some of one of the skillful kind of games that you can expect to play at a large tournament. You know, when Shadows were relevant when Duelist Alliance came out, like they were like the best deck by far. It was just very interesting watching a Shadow mirror because you got to see some very interesting plays. And I think you could learn a lot from it. You can learn a lot about the mechanics of the game. There's a lot of chain building going on, so that people kind of want to one up each other. You know, that's good. I really enjoy that kind of thing because you really do need to think about it and you have to pay attention. See, I won that one. It's ridiculous. But you know, Qliphorts come into the game and they really don't have much thought. Like, I took these replays. I managed to find enough replays to make a 5-minute video in literally an hour. I just played a whole bunch of games in succession and I just found enough replays to show you basically how dumb the deck is. Every time I have played this deck, every game that I have played, I have seemed to have exactly the same outcome. You know, that I win because I overwhelm with resources. It's stupid. Like the deck has literally no weak spot. And that's what annoys me, because the deck is so skillless in how it works. Like, it's like he's fire laking for free, and I still come back. You know, I lose my emptiness, but sacrifice goes off. You know, it's like the deck has an endless stream of monsters. It's just it's just relentless. It really is. I mean, I just can't understand why this deck isn't taking all the top spots. I mean, this is at the same power level of Telidad when it was around. I mean, this deck is competing with decks that have to main out against Scout, because if you haven't got the free MST, there's no way that you can beat it. I mean, the way that the top cuts have been going, like for Oasis Anaheim, where the top 3 took a third of the spots each, it's basically just that the other 2 decks have to cater their main deck completely to dealing with Qliphorts. You know, I once again won that one. So open up Scout once again. I mean, I find Scout every single time. And I don't know, I mean, there's consistency, as in, oh, I never open up what I want. Oh, I need to find a way to keep it more consistent. You know, but you still have to give a little bit of leeway for, oh, you know, I can have a very consistent deck, but I can't find the card that I need always on my first turn, so I still have to play a grindy game. But with this deck, I feel like Konami have basically taking it to a point now where you will always, every single time, you will open up exactly the same thing. Like, Scout will always be in your hand first turn, and if you don't find it, you will find it on turn 3. And by the time you find it on turn 3, you will basically have enough resources to completely overwhelm your opponent. You know, Sacrifice will get you the Scout, Summoner's Art will get you the Scout, Upstart Goblin, Polar Duality, Climate Change will get back the Scout, so if it gets MST'd, you get it back. It's just, there is no real weakness to this deck. I mean, I'm using Performer Power now just to kind of like add insult to injury and just do more Scout plays. I mean, one of the weaknesses I could say of this deck is that you are putting yourself at 6,400 life points on a regular basis. So if your opponent is playing an aggro deck, then they will get to overwhelm you because you have a lot less life points. Of course, they may need to use Upstart Goblins, so they're giving you free searches. But ultimately, if they can clear your board quickly and they can destroy everything, they only have to deal 1,600 less damage to you. But apart from that, every other deck, Burning Abyss, Shadows, they're not OTK decks. They don't OTK you unless they've got the perfect hand. You know, El Shadow Fusion, they need to have that card to be able to push through enough damage. But they need to. They don't have a way to mass clear the board. They just don't. They don't have that kind of card in their arsenal. So Qliphorts dominate the board with build. Yeah, you can see this bit here. That's very interesting. I like that bit. Ragnar Zero, that really killed me there. I think I lost this game as well. I just wanted to show an example of a game that I can lose. But, you know, it was basically because of the back row hate there. You know, but a couple of his back row were very relevant. One of them was an Artifact Sanctum, one was a More Attack. You know, cards that could just... And Solemn Warning, you know. So he had all the perfect outs. But that's the thing, he had all the perfect outs. Without those outs, he would have not been able to stop me. You know, it's like he was very, very circumstantial in what he had to do, and this would, if this played on into a match, chances are I would have taken the games 2 and 3 just by sheer consistency, because he can't perform this out every single time. You know, I just have enough fuel to be able to beat him. And that's my thing. I think Qliphorts are interesting, and they're very good for new players to pick up because they get you in the competitive scene. But at the same time, if you want to learn how to be a good player, I would not play Qliphorts. And that's just my opinion on it. Of course, the deck's been around for a month now, but I feel like it's better late than never. So, thanks for watching, guys. And comment down your opinion below of the deck. Of course, I've been talking about the deck a lot recently, but that's only because I feel like it's really, really interesting topic to talk about because it literally is dominating the game, just like Dragon Ballers did. So, anyway, your opinions down below would be really appreciated. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. So, thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, the Thetcglover is out.